Alright guys, so you can see I have the new Creighton tires on my old Creighton chassis, thanks to one Mr. Rich D. So I just got these, and you can tell I ran through some wet grass just recently, and as I did so, it made me think like, wait a second, I haven't vented these at all yet, right? This is one thing that we all struggle with, is we get the tires wet, and then they end up either destroying the foams, or once you get some water in here and then you're going fast and you end up ripping the tire off the bead. So getting water out of the tire is very important. Typically what I will do with my crawlers is I will just take a knife, and I will simply just take the knife and I will just poke holes, or with my bashers, sorry, with my fast bashers, I will take the knife and I will just poke holes 4, 5, 6 places around the tire so that it has somewhere to get out. But the other day, you guys will see these videos coming up pretty quick, I had the Wraith in the mud and the water, and I realized very quickly when I came back that these tires have water in them, but this Wraith has a high turn brushed motor in it. It doesn't go fast enough to sling the water out even if I did poke holes in it. So one of the things that I have seen occasionally, let me see if I can do this real quick and show that I'm smart, is in race tires you will see that there's actual physical holes. It's not that there's a slit, it's not that there's something else, there's an actual all the way a hole in it. And I was like, well, I want to be able to do that. Drill bit doesn't normally do it. Drill bit will make a crack, and then it'll usually start to rip your foam out, so that doesn't work really well. I've tried a soldering iron. So we've used a soldering iron before and tried to burn a hole. It kind of worked, but again, what you're doing is you were pushing a hole into the rubber, and then when you pulled it back, it would basically close up. So what I have done is I have got this little piece of steel rod, picked it up from my hobby store for $4. Alright, it is a 1/8 round stainless steel tube. You can see there, it is a tube. I hope my camera's focusing appropriately. It's a tube. My goal here is I am going to cut off a chunk of it, some appropriate length that I can chuck into my drill, sharpen the end, and then I will be able to use it literally as a hole saw, and I will be able to put it in the drill spinning, poke it in, and actually create the same kind of holes that like those race tires have. That way, even a crawler tire, the water could literally just run right out. So that's the theory. Let's make it and let's see if it works. Let's see if that'll work. We have a hole. In theory, it's sharp.